I've owned my Mini 4 Pro now for just over a year, and I must admit that I don't know it as well as I should. But today I'm going to take it out and test it, and fly over this tower here. This is the Perina Tower here in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I watched a drone YouTube content creator by the name of Sean the Drone, and I believe he lives in Spain. And he was out flying his Mini 3 Pro, doing a master shot session, and it was into the circle sequence, and it crashed. Now, the Mini 3 Pro does have obstacle avoidance, but not 360 obstacle avoidance like the Mini 4 Pro. And I just got to thinking that I need to go out and test mine to see if the obstacle avoidance turns off during any of the master shot sessions. And Sean, the drone, he did notice that the obstacle avoidance icon on his RC controller was disabled. Nobby Green, another great drone content creator, brought that to his attention, and I took note of that. So both of these guys have great channels. I'll link to them in the description, so please check them out. So I want to perform a test on my Mini 4 Pro to do a master shot session to see if obstacle avoidance will disable. Let me do some preliminary checks. I'm going to go into my settings, and I'm going to sit in the car to do this because it's very bright outside, and being outside I won't be able to see my RC controller screen very well. So safety, it looks fine. I go into control. These are all of my typical settings that I use. Camera, I like shooting in the HLG mode. That's where it's at right now. Transmission, that usually stays as it is. I don't believe there are any updates, so I'm out right now, so no need to check for updates. And while I'm in here, let me turn off. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off, okay? So this is what we have on the screen. And what I'm looking at is in the upper right-hand corner. Right now it's red because I am not in flight yet, but just to the right of the satellite icon, you see it in red there. So if that's in red, it's disabled. And obviously that would make sense since I'm not in flight yet. But once I get airborne, that should enable, and I believe it's going to go green. So what I'm looking at here is that once I go into a master shot session, that will either stay enabled or go disabled red. So I'm going to fly a ways. There's a Perina tower out there. It's a beautiful tower here in the town in which I live. And that will be a perfect object to do a master shot session on. So let's get this up in the air. Okay, I'm going to take it forward. And then let's take it straight up. And as you can see, in the upper right-hand corner, obstacle avoidance is enabled. It turns white, not green. It turns white. That icon is now white. So obstacle avoidance is turned on or enabled. I'm going to angle this over towards that tower and get the drone in position and then do a master shot session. So let's fly out in that direction, and I'll position the drone to do a master shot session. Okay, I think this is good enough. So I am going to go into master shots. And I'm going to draw a box around the tower. That's my point of interest there. Okay, the drone has locked in on the tower. And I'm going to do a start. Estimated flight time is 2 minutes, I'm being told here. Let's bring this down a little bit. The drone is now adjusting its aircraft position, as we see there. And it's doing a droning. And notice that the obstacle avoidance icon is still enabled. So technically, not even technically, it should not run into anything that's behind it. It's now doing a circle far, and still I'm observing that the obstacle avoidance icon is still enabled. And it's going to do a pitch up, fly forward. Obstacle avoidance icon is still enabled. That's good. It's now going to do a circle close. And again, this is the master shot sequence. I'm not doing this. This is all automated. Obstacle avoidance icon still enabled. This was not the case with the Mini 3 Pro, I believe. It is now doing a circle medium. Obstacle avoidance icon still enabled. It's now doing a rocket. Obstacle avoidance icon still turned on. It's doing a camera down and fly forward. That is so cool. Obstacle avoidance icon still enabled. So obstacle avoidance stays enabled during the entire master shot session. Okay, I'm going to generate a return to home. But it was necessary that I perform this test for my own reassurance. I just needed to know. So I know that during the master shot session on the DJI Mini 4 Pro, the obstacle avoidance remains enabled. This is a great little drone.